Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the latest rumors and leaks surrounding Samsung's upcoming foldable lineup. Initially, there were whispers that the much-anticipated Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra had been cancelled. But hold on, the rumor mill has started spinning again, and it seems Samsung still has something exciting up its sleeve. While those initial reports might not have been entirely false, fresh leaks now suggest that the foldable will launch under a new name, Galaxy Z Fold Slim. Now, before you think this is just another Galaxy Z Fold 6 with a fresh coat of paint, think again. Despite its simpler name, this model is bringing some game-changing hardware upgrades that could reshape how we view Samsung's top-tier foldables. For those of you still wondering, this phone is what we've known so far as the Galaxy Z Fold 6 SE. The Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition will also see changes in its display sizes and aspect ratio. The main display is expected to increase to 8 inches, compared to the regular Fold SIX's 7.6 inches. More screen space is always a win, especially for multitaskers who like running 3 or 4 apps simultaneously in window mode. When folded, you'll be greeted with a 6.5-inch cover display, slightly larger than the standard model's 6.3 inches. It's unclear if this extra screen space will come from a wider or taller display, but we're excited to see how Samsung pulls it off. Competing foldables like the OnePlus Open and Pixel 9 Pro Fold are leaning toward a more rectangular design, so it'll be interesting to see how Samsung stacks up. What about the camera? Now, let's talk about the camera setup. The regular Fold 6 borrowed its camera tech from the Galaxy S24, which is decent but can't quite compete with heavy hitters like the S24 Ultra. The Z Fold 6 Special Edition could change that. Rumors suggest that Samsung is upgrading the 50MP main sensor to a whopping 200MP sensor, the same one found in the Galaxy S24 Ultra. This could mean a huge leap in photography and videography, putting it on par with rivals like the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and the Honor Magic V3. But here's the catch: while this sleek new foldable might turn heads, it could be a limited release. Reports suggest that Samsung may keep the Z Fold 6 Special Edition exclusive to the Chinese and Korean markets, skipping major regions like Europe and South Asia. Frustrating? Definitely. But it also gives us a hint about Samsung's future strategy, particularly for the Z Fold 7 next year. Specs rundown. As for the core specs, the Z Fold 6 SE will likely feature the same powerhouse components as the regular Fold 6. Expect a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor paired with 12GB of RAM and storage options ranging from 256GB to 1TB. While the design and thickness are getting a refresh, the internal power will stay top-notch. Now, let's address the million-dollar question: how much will it cost? The Z Fold 6 already comes with a hefty price tag of $1,899, but the Z Fold 6 SE is rumored to cost even more, potentially over $2,000. That's a lot of cash for a smartphone, especially considering this model may not even be available in the US. Reports suggest the Z Fold 6 SE could be limited to China and South Korea, leaving other markets like Europe and North America out in the cold. Should you wait for the Z Fold 6 SE? So, is it worth waiting for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 SE? If you're in a market where this phone will launch, and you want the thinnest foldable Samsung has ever made, then maybe. But for most of us, the regular Z Fold 6 is still an amazing phone, and there's not a ton of difference between the two models, except for that S Pen trade-off. If you're in the US and looking for a new foldable, you may want to consider the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, or, if you don't mind importing, maybe even a China-based foldable for that extra slim feel.